So you ask me, what was the most noteworthy thing that happened from Saturday's games? First thing that comes to mind is Arizona curb stomping Alabama 96-75. Guys, this is a really good Alabama team. They beat St. John's. They beat Illinois. They could go out and win the SEC. And Arizona went into Birmingham and made them look like a high school AAU team. So I'll say this about Arizona. When they played Florida and beat Florida at the beginning of the year, a lot of people were skeptical because they were saying, well, Arizona only made 2 threes in that game, so they can only win games one way. Okay. I'm going to give you an example. Michigan, Penn State were playing in college football. Bear with me here. 2023. Michigan curb stomps Penn State. They throw the ball just 8 times and run the ball 47 times. So people come away from that game saying, ooh, Michigan can only win games a certain way. Well, they ended up winning the national championship that year. And you know what? They didn't even need to throw a forward pass to win that game against Penn State. Arizona didn't even need to shoot a 3 to beat Florida, yet they did. Because the same thing every single time was working. And guess what? That Michigan team could easily go out, and if the game script desired it, J.J. McCarthy could go out and win them a football game. They won the national championship. Arizona against Alabama was 10 for 26 from 3, shooting 38% from the field. They were 40% against Auburn from 3. 2 ranked teams beat them by 20 plus, effective on the perimeter from 3. So you look at this U of A team. They're allowing 0.91 points per possession. That's the 20th lowest in Division I. So they can play elite defense, okay? They play super fast, 72 possessions a game. That's in the top 40 in Division I. Any Tommy Lloyd team is going to play fast. Koa Pete's kind of the engine here. Koa Pete's the guy. He can drive. He's just bigger than you, so he commands double teams, and he frees up open shooters. So you're wondering, Harris, why is Anthony Del Rosso 39% from 3? Why is Dwayne Aristide 45% from 3? Jaden Bradley is 57% from 3 after being a 32% three-point shooter last year. That's because you have a guy like Koa Pete in shooters like Arizona has. You can win any type of basketball game. So the reason I use that Florida game as an example is because when we're evaluating and trying to find out who are the true championship contenders of college basketball, who can win the whole thing, I think you have to look at 4 things. 1, you need legit NBA talent. Every single national champion ever has had a first-round NBA draft pick on their roster. So you need that. Arizona has that. 2, which teams can play in transition? 3, which teams can play in the half court? And 4, can you play defense at an elite level? If you do all 4 of those things at an elite level, you are a national championship contender. If you don't check all those boxes, you're not. And right now, the only teams in college basketball that can do that is Michigan, Iowa State, Duke, and Arizona belongs on that list. Maybe you could add Gonzaga, BYU, or Purdue. Maybe. But for now, it's just those 4. And Arizona's got a good point guard in Jaden Bradley, who clearly improved in the offseason. He's become one of the best tough shot makers in all of college basketball. You've got the shooters around Koa Pete to where when he drives, that paint isn't going to be like 5 o'clock Atlanta traffic in there. There's going to be open shooters that really stretch the defense. So this Arizona team is well made under a darn good coach in Tommy Lloyd. And this is a dangerous team that is probably the favorite to win the Big 12 right now and could mess around and win the whole thing.